You know it, folks. I love the fun. I bring the funny. Sometimes, if you're lucky. Not today. Today's all about news. News. New news and old news is news. There's not really any new news. I'm just
Poor boy.
I'm just one man. I can only do so much. Today's been an extremely busy day. I'm just happy we don't have that crazy video matrix whatever that we had last week. I think I know what it was. I think it was just because of I was connected incorrectly on my camera. So I think it's good. But anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Four-ish Horsemen O'Clock. I'm your host, Chris, and that's it. Peanut Gallery.
I'm here.
There's Diego. So I'm sad to say we've lost George. Somewhere in the building, he's lost. I don't know where he is. He may or may not show up. It's also only 4:02, so he's fashionably late, unfashionably. While we're waiting for him, hello all. Hope you had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. You know what I was doing? Working. I did take one day off. You'll be happy to know.
Let the record say we didn't force him to work. He of his own volition.
What did I do? My daughter had a horse riding competition on Friday. She did 2 rides and placed 5th on each, so she wasn't happy about that. But to be fair, she also had 2 crappy horses that should be turned into glue. No, they should not.
Come on.
No, they were
Jerky.
Horse jerky. Horses are like chocolate. No, wait. Hershey's. Horses. Horses are like.
Are you okay?
I smell toast. Horses are like people, many different personalities, and this is true because these 2 are huge pain in the asses, and they were just being. They were just doing their thing, and they weren't really listening very well. But she did great, and I love her. And then what else? I didn't really do much. Yeah, I don't think was that the only day I took off? No, I had a half day. I took a half day that day, right? I did. And then and then there's the man of the hour.
Playtime's over.
Tower of power. What? Okay, I'm getting management over here is giving direction.
You didn't come to our pre-production meeting in my office with Eric?
No, I just wing it.
You just went and did
Just
stuff?
wing it. Chris loves fun.
So if you want to show a video of something else, I could tell you while we're muted.
Oh, sure. Hold on. I got the perfect video.
Oh, you're muted?
Hello and welcome to Four-ish Horsemen O'Clock. We're your hosts. I'm George. This is Chris. Chris loves fun. George hates Chris. That's this year's shirt for Legion's Con.
That's right. Make it happen. We got plenty of time. So hi, George. How are you today?
Good. How's everything going? This is wonderful. I'm glad to be here. Glad everyone's watching. Why do we have the whitest wall? We have an office full of things, and we sit in front of a blank white wall like a bunch of nerds.
That's actually funny because Diego and I were just talking about that 5 minutes before we started the show. We were talking about maybe trying to get a banner or something back there, but Diego said like a banner with all 3 of them combined.
I knew where to get banners made.
Well, first we need to get somebody to make the image, and Nate is too busy. So don't even think about it.
Nate, don't even watch this show. Turn this off and get to work. I don't even want this on in the background distracting you.
That's right. And it better not be any texting in there, any messages. Because I see messages, I'm going to go fly right over to Utah and take care of some business. Trevor did say green screen it. That'd be a good idea.
Trevor, you're supposed to email me, I think.
Trevor, stop watching. I'm going to come over to Babylon and take care of business.
Has nothing to do with that. I was told today in our meeting that Trevor was supposed to email me.
Yes, we have banners, but the wall is also right against the couch, and it takes up valuable space, so it's better if we can just get something we can just hang on there instead of...
Remember when we used to shoot this in the office? Not just in Diego's office?
Well, there was multiple places in the office we shot it.
It's nice.
Yeah, it was nice, huh?
Even if we just face the other way, it's more interesting.
Which other way?
The way we're seeing. Anything's better than this.
Oh.
is what I'm saying.
Oh. I
And
mean, if the
this.
camera's facing
Anything's
that
better than these two things.
So, yeah, George, you got Photoshop skills. Why don't you make a banner?
I don't got time. I gotta leave.
Yeah.
I'm hard out at 4:30 today.
If we get one good image, we got a guy.
We got a guy. Can print it.
Print it on fabric too, so we can.
Like nice see-through translucent fabric. Like a handkerchief.
There, if only there was like photography of our toys that we could use.
Hogwash. Who
or
needs that? It's too
Art
expensive.
of our toys.
Hogwash. Too expensive.
I'm just gonna print out a tiny little blue hag now. That'll be the only thing that goes on.
I was thinking have a nice collage of like mythic, cosmic, figure, obscura.
Hogwash.
Those things don't go together. Everyone knows. You can't mix them.
We'll have a picture of just Santa.
It's just Santa.
Just
That's it.
Santa.
Just regular old Santa.
Goodness.
Not even ours. Just a
goodness.
Santa. From
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
just like a
Coca-Cola
Santa.
Santa. With a polar bear drinking Coke. That's
Speaking
going to
of,
be our background. So what are we talking about today, Christopher?
what are we talking about?
Stuff.
Have you looked at our Instagram in the past 3 days?
Georgina. That's Georgia short for Georgina, right?
Yes.
No, because I don't go on
It's actually
social
short for
media.
Georgopoulos.
I thought it was short for George Burt.
George Burt Georgopoulos Gaspar. That's my full name.
Yeah.
Have you looked at our Instagram in the past 3 days? Because there's been a few reveals up. Shall we discuss? Were your favorites chosen? Who won? Who's next? The world may never know.
No, I haven't.
Who won? Who's next? Tell me what podcast that's from, everybody, or what YouTube show that's from.
Pitch me.
Epic rap battles.
Yes! Epic rap battles! Who won? Who's next? You decide!
Oh man, it's been a long time since I saw those.
Do they still make that stuff?
I think once in a while. I haven't checked in a long
I think
time.
I saw a Mr. Beast one, so it's got to be kind of
A
recent.
Mr. Beast one, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
So yeah, that's definitely more recent.
And you can even get the guy that did the epic rap battle of Mr. Beast on that one where you pay for celebrities to tell you
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Yeah,
He's on there.
That's crazy.
that's awesome.
All right, so
Cameo.
Yeah, a cameo.
Can
that's
you-
it.
can you name the 3 out of 4 fan vote winners?
Fudge, I should have looked at stuff. Clavian.
Clavian. All right.
Clavian.
Definitely not gonna get this guy.
King Bromden.
Nope.
We're close.
Brom, the
Nope.
bearded one.
Nope.
Boreas.
Boreas.
That's not Boreas. Borden Bromden.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I
Gordon
don't know.
Bromden.
He's somebody with a B, right?
Yes,
And then
definitely with a
not,
B.
not Urukai
that's right.
is the last one, right?
That's right.
It's like your porn parodies.
That's birthmark, or not
Yeah.
or guy.
Not Urukai. That is not a Sauron handprint on him. That's an Eric handprint.
It is.
Alopecia or
Too soon.
That's the Dave Petakiewicz work.
So no. 1 out of 3, huh?
I don't. Yeah.
33%.
Those are characters from before I was born.
What about the red question mark?
Well, I definitely don't know his name.
You don't know his name? I think the fans want to know who he is.
We're not allowed to say.
No, we're not. Sorry, I didn't mean to tease.
This is not a show where we give information. Wait for someone else's show.
Oh, the tease is
I
real.
think tomorrow gets revealed.
No.
No?
They have to wait for the live show.
I thought it's tomorrow.
It's tonight. Whose show? Is Jeremy doing it?
Actually, no, it's not on Jeremy's show or here. It's going to be posted. Is it tomorrow? Might be tomorrow. But the
Gorthok was this morning. Every morning I woken up and
That's
seen
the
on
first
my phone,
picture on your Instagram.
on the first picture on my feed. New reveal.
You need to fix your algorithm.
reveal it.
I have to search for that kind of stuff.
It's just I just get all cabal all the time.
There you go. We're gonna put us in a corner. Nobody puts us in a corner except for us. So tomorrow morning, as stated by the boss.
Those picks,
Hot picks.
those picks are 2 out of 3 are ones I called.
You called those picks?
I called.
I smell rigging.
Oh.
I thought it would be between the dwarves. I thought Bromden would win. But yeah,
What's this guy's
Gorthok and
name?
Both are Shadowhorn.
Both are them.
Both are.
Both are them.
Not both are. Both is an ogre.
Both are them.
Take that L out of there. I hear you saying it.
Both are them.
Clavian was I kind of figured Clavian because there was a lot of push on Facebook for it.
He's awesome.
I mean,
And then Gorthok is.
2 out of 3 of them are awesome.
What are the?
Nope, not saying it.
Yeah,
It's up to you to decide
I know which one you don't think is awesome.
which one.
The
I'm
one
not
right,
saying.
the one right there.
2 out of 3 of them.
And by the way, don't pick your nose because you are on camera. Just FYI.
Oh no, I can't pick my nose.
Yeah. Just make sure you realize that. That's all.
Can't stop me.
Someone slide Phelan in there.
I mean, hey, these 3 won because the people decided. This was the people's choice.
People's choice.
As they say at Monster Jam. Whoa! Don't blame us. Take a little personal responsibility. Everybody booed when this one guy won, and everyone was like, the whole crowd was like, boo! And the announcer lady girl got scared. She was like, "Oh, like, it was fair. You guys did this." She was like, "Have a little personal responsibility. Make sure your neighbor's voting for the one you want."
How long ago was this?
Like 2 weeks ago, at the Monster Jam.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. I remember that. I remember that story.
Jason Biggs was the Grand Master.
Was he really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
And there's pics to prove it.
That's amazing.
So we'll have a live show right here on the YouTube channel.
Right here,
The
right
YouTubes.
now.
YouTube's.
Really big.
We'll have the live show. That's going to be on Friday. I think it's 7:30. It's either 7 or 7:30. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it'll be a live show on Friday. Jason Biggs will not be hosting.
Jason Biggs.
Missed opportunity.
You know what? Still plenty of time. Still got 2 days.
See if we can get Jason Biggs.
Call him on the horn.
I mean, he lives here in New Jersey.
Get a hold of him.
Or he grew up.
He's from Hasbrook Heights.
He grew up a mile
Hasbrook Heights.
a mile from that stadium.
I lived in Hasbrook Heights.
I think that's where he's from. Frankie Muniz is from New Jersey too.
All right, so
Is he?
Jason Biggs, Frankie
Nice.
Muniz. If either of you are watching, you want to come?
I mean, they
On
watch
the show.
everything that happens.
You want to come on the show on Friday for the live reveal? Call me up. Just give me a holler, okay?
All
All
about
of
your
your content.
So yes.
Why don't we pin that comment from Jeremy at 7:30?
Boom.
Yeah.
Pin 7:30. How you doing, good sir?
On our channel or on Jeremy's channel?
No, the boss is on our channal right now. Now he left. Fleeting moment.
We got a look of
It's a
approval or
fleeting-
disapproval. I'm not sure. It was a head nod of okay, we're doing okay, or
No, that was the head
I have
nod
to
of
leave.
I'm in charge. He has to leave. But yeah, so there'll be a live show announcing or showing the additional figures that'll be in the All-Star 6 wave.
6+?
No, Just
Are you going to?
6.
They're going to show us the plus in the 6th wave, right?
You know what? Make room and room plus.
6 plus, because we're like Disney.
Yes.
Paramount.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna reveal Plusicon.
We're dropping. This is us dropping the plus.
Hashtag plus.
I think we only put the plus there so it didn't look like.
It's because it was extra in the wave. That's why.
Is there extra in this wave?
Guys, if you
To
We're
be
gonna put in the
determined.
plus.
To be determined.
if you're excited for the new reveals, drop a plus in the comments.
Smash that plus button. And while you're at it, smash Control Alt Delete at the same time, and we'll get paid for it. Yes.
It's just
Support the
because it's
channel.
funnier because it says S plus.
Where's a pillow when I need one?
Yeah, we're getting some pluses.
S plus.
Plus is so last year.
Get the plus out.
God.
Drop his own plus in there.
Are we Chris loves pluses as much as he loves fun.
Are we revealing anything today?
I don't know what time.
I say we end the show.
What time do you have to leave?
Yeah, I got 10 more minutes. See if you could drag it out.
So we'll have the show. It's going to be a live stream showing the new characters.
A live stream not hosted by us or done by us, so it will be good with information
and
properly run.
And the sale will start
So
at
you
9
can be
o'clock.
guaranteed to get some good information.
Sale will start at 9 o'clock.
We won't touch it.
Or will we?
We won't screw it
Or
up.
will we? I might be there. Who knows?
They won't let you on camera.
I have access.
They won't let you on camera.
It'll be Jeremy and Eric. And
What time do you put the kids to bed? That's when they're going to do it. As long as you're not involved.
Wait, it's a Friday. They don't have school on Saturday, so they'll stay up late. Or I just won't go home.
You're way behind on your water, by the way. It says 10 a.m. by your line where you're at.
I've made up for it with coffee.
You did not drink enough today.
No.
You do not got this.
I was looking at that one too. That's what you were just talking about. Quality entertainment here, baby.
Experts at providing content.
We never said we were good.
I mean, it's content.
It's definitely something you could be watching
Yeah.
with your eyeballs. We didn't say you'd want to.
Sweet.
I still don't know why people come back every week.
Are you guys going to be at ToyCon next week? Diego?
Yeah, we'll be at ToyCon.
The Four Horsemen booth will be at Toy Con.
Yeah.
Chris has never come to a show, so he probably won't be there.
I might be at Joe's table selling stuff.
I'll unfortunately be there because I wanted to go to a different show.
Diego and I might not be there on Saturday, but we'll be there Sunday. Kaiju Big Battle is happening.
I
right?
know!
On Saturday.
Oh, no, where?
Are you going to go?
Where is it?
At 5 Points Fest.
Oh, man. You know what? That's what somebody's going to have.
It's going to happen before that.
Yeah, right. We'll see.
It's definitely going to happen before that.
Stupid question. No such thing as stupid questions, unless it's from George. Will we ever get a female ogre scale figure? That
That's
would
a
be cool.
stupid question.
That would be cool. Any skateboard update? That's a stupid question.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, somebody asked.
Yeah,
He doesn't trust me.
it's definitely happening.
It's been discussed.
It's been discussed, and we are in the process of setting up how to get them to you.
Awesome question.
So yes, skateboards are happening soon.
Will Chris be at PowerCon this year since I saw D13 has a table?
You can guarantee D13 has a table because it's been announced. Whether Chris will be at it, I can almost
No.
I can almost
The
guarantee.
question was, will Chris be at PowerCon?
Oh yeah, not will be at his table.
Exactly.
Yes. Chris
Exactly.
will be at PowerCon. Don't look for him at the D13 table. He probably won't be there.
Are you selling something?
He probably won't be there. It's been announced that the things are still tooling. If you would read his updates, he probably will not have anything there because it is still being tooled currently. That's what it said on Instagram.
So
That's all I'm
yes.
saying. It's what I read.
So yes, I will be there.
Not necessarily at that table.
Oh, this is true. Chris won't be at his table, and when he is, he'll be napping.
If you guys
If
want
you go to his
something
table, ask for
free
a guy named,
prototypes, go to the D13 table.
ask for a guy named Wyatt. He'll probably be the one.
I wish.
He'll probably be.
I wish. Wyatt, please come to PowerCon.
You think Wyatt watches this nonsense? He doesn't tune into this.
No. Wyatt, please watch this nonsense. I miss Wyatt. I can't see him again. Who will rein Chris in, George, if you're not there? Do you get paid extra to protect him?
PowerCon, I will be there. I will not be at Chris's table either.
You'll see the two of us together.
Diego and I will be at PowerCon, ringing you up.
Yes.
Each with our own station. We can order that, by the
We
way.
need to, we do need to order that.
Yes. I read on the
Yes,
interweb
with the
George will be at
receipts.
the D13 table having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's what happens at D13.
Chris will Chris will just send a cardboard cutout of himself. Don't put it past me.
Yeah,
Sounds
don't put
like-
it past them.
Except it'll be a pillow, a life-size pillow.
Come and hug Chris.
Oh,
Like your Chris.
Chris loves hugs. You think of the NECA Greta SDCC exclusive? I don't even know what is the NECA Greta SDCC exclusive.
Doesn't sound like something we should be discussing on this show.
I sculpted it, so that's why he's
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely should not be discussing on this show.
Well, maybe we should discuss something else.
All right, we're gonna show which one, George. You pick.
Well, you just showed them all.
Nope, they didn't say anything. This one or that one.
It's live on the air
No,
right
they
now.
don't see
No,
that.
they can't
Yeah,
see
it
that.
is. I'm telling you. I would say start with the first one.
That one?
Yeah.
Really?
All right, start with the other one.
That one?
Yeah.
Really?
All right, start with the other one.
This one.
Good. That's what I was about to put on. So, some of you may remember this character.
Murmur, murmur.
Murmur. So we have been busy working on getting the retail appreciation, Father Christmas, and the other ones, of course, going. But we have a little sample of Father Christmas that is obviously production. I mean, a promotional image, and we did get some.
No, I'm not touching it. I'm just showing it. You can't see it on white. It's green. You got to go down here so you can see there's white on the tree,
There you go.
like they're supposed to be.
It's like a candy. But yeah, we did get paint samples of Father Christmas. He looks so
It's dainty.
so silly without his robes on. He's a little elf. He's a little elf man. But yeah, I mean, it's not a whole lot to show because the picture that I just showed you is what it is. So it was just.
We have the rope. The rope's right.
Yeah. So we got these little foresty green robes, which are cute. Oh, Vern, you are gonna get it. Cool minivan dad said, "Oh man, I miss being on the show. Show the intro again."
No.
Because you asked for it. That's why. So he's got his little inner tunic.
Do
his
we have
inner
the other
tunic
ones to
robe.
compare this stuff to? Because like things have changed.
Nope.
Um,
His little hoodie hood. So we're just going over wrong head. No, I don't. There's two heads to it.
What was a red and gold drum is now a green and gold drum.
Rum pum pum pum. I like the little
Belt hook.
the little elf toy.
Yes.
The color switch. What was red and green is red and
What
green.
was a green and red doll is now a red and green doll.
It comes with both of those heads. So
Yeah.
Both our sets in there?
oh gosh.
Why would he come with both our sets?
Because you asked for it. You got it.
What was red and green is now green and red.
Oh, and the skin color is more of a tan skin too. That's
Yes,
actually I didn't
yes.
notice that.
Inclusive.
So that's a very cool.
I think some of the secret stuff has changed too.
It's not secret.
No, these little guys. Weren't they secret in the first one?
Well, yeah, in the first one, but not the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Some of the
Everything.
secret guy, these little guys are now changed.
everything has been seen. Yeah, it's very. I like. All right, for
Well, you can't
a
say
white duck or a yellow duck. He's so tiny.
Yeah, it's cool. Gross.
Blow it in your face next time. Is he?
Still got the same old
Was this
sack,
new?
though.
Yes, that's me.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we got that nice new leather belt in there with a little.
Because this guy, to me, this guy's more of like a earth fairy, you know? Like he's like,
Well, he's like, he's more of a Father Christmas, you know?
yeah, this is.
There's the fox. Let me just say yeah.
More
What was
of a
that fox
Germanic. What?
What is the fox? Did you see the dainty Santa man?
It's something.
A little smock on him.
Is that a little different?
What?
His little smock robe thing.
No, it's the same.
Different color.
Yeah.
Got the blue now. Yeah, this is cool. That's even that's much better. Just got to bulk him up a little bit with his wizard smock.
You're a wizard,
I
Harry.
put on my robe and wizard smock.
He uses that for cooking.
And I believe that there's other figures out there that have this color scheme that you could use for these arms for and stuff.
What?
Yes.
So if you want to like do
They
some
do-
pop and swap action,
They should match the skin tone of the green elves that we have.
so you can get a couple. If you want to get some of these to use with the parts underneath, get a nice green elf action going on. He's got the right body style for it. Swap that head with a different elf.
And bada bing, bada bang, bada boom.
All those.
You have a
Plus, he's got the green
sleeveless.
armor.
You have a sleeveless elf.
Yeah, green
Sundown
armor
comes
with
out.
the brown boots. Nice.
Nice. And then
He really needs clothes though to make it
yeah.
look right. Like
It kind of looks
that
like my
head
buddy
is-
Brian.
the proportions are very strange.
Yeah, the head is funny with that on there. Very cool. You get your silver trumpet instead of the gold one, which is awesome.
Be careful taking it out of the package.
Yes.
Be careful taking it
Diego
out of
is
the
tired of
package.
sending trumpets to you.
It is.
Anything else they need to know about?
Yeah, the bonus heads.
Both are them?
Both of them.
I'm
Time
out.
for George Lee. Bye.
Let the show begin.
Yeah.
Froggy Fresh.
Just got dunked on, boy.
That's what that song is right there. Christmas song. Oh, I should have let it play. It's the Froggy Fresh Christmas song. It came up at the perfect time.
Well,
First thing on my list, go figure. It's a brand new John Cena action figure.
bye.
Bye, everyone.
Oh,
Diego,
goodbye.
shipping update.
Oh yeah. Let me finish
Time for the show.
my.
And that's it.
Time for the show.
And that's it.
Time for the show.
I'm gonna let Chris put that away, and then I'll go and do my shipping update.
Ask me any questions. Any non-George questions. What you call it? PowerCon is going to be awesome. I can't wait for PowerCon. It's going to be. We're going to have a awesome booth. Tons of stuff. Everybody's going to be there. So bring everything you want to get autographed because everyone will be there, and it'll be a ton of fun. Don't sit on that because you're not going to like where that goes. I can't wait for my booth. It's gonna be my first non 4 horsemen show booth, I guess you could say. My only booth was
Zolocon.
Oh snap! That's right. Yeah, it's Olivon. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because you weren't at your booth half the time.
It's true. Listen.
There were times at Zolocon I walked past Chris's table. He wasn't there. I went behind his table to answer questions for people who were just standing there blankly looking.
That's why I knew
them.
I can count on others to pick up my slack. It's not going to be any different at PowerCon.
We should put more holes on this.
I know. If you actually find me at my booth at PowerCon, take a picture. Take a picture and post it up.
I like these belts.
Yeah, belts.
We should get them. We should get a bunch of
We should get them life size.
I have a belt. I have a belt like this life size.
Yeah.
All right, so shipping update.
What's the shipping update? What's the
So-
411?
All right, everybody, we're in the home stretch of the in-stock sale shipping. So by the end of this week, we should have everything out the door.
That's fast. Lightning fast.
Yep. Our team is working super hard. They worked this weekend. We didn't ask them to come in. We didn't tell them to come in.
We didn't pay them to come in.
We paid them.
No.
We paid them for their work.
Well, they'll find out
But
this week.
we offered. We said, hey, if anybody wants to come in this weekend and work on stuff, and they were like, you know what? We want to make sure these guys get their figures as soon as possible. We're gonna come in on the holiday weekend and work. And we're like, you know what? Thank you for your service.
That's not what they said.
That's exactly what they said. But yeah, they've been killing it in the shipping room. I won't expose all their names, but because I don't know if they want them to be exposed. Several individuals have been killing it in the room, and I just want to thank them for all their hard work because they've been getting everything out to you.
Yes. Now they've definitely been. I was just reading something. It's bad to read when you're trying to talk. Yes, they've been doing awesome. I went back there, had a pep talk with them. I said, no fooling around. This stuff has to go. Don't maybe come back here again. They said, yes, absolutely, Chris. Absolutely.
I don't think that's how that went.
No, I said, you guys are awesome. Keep it up. No, they're awesome. We have a great team. They are killing it. They're getting everything out. I'm actually shocked considering how much we did sales-wise, like order numbers, that we're at a good spot right now because then Monkey King will be coming in. Man, I almost thought I slipped on something there for a second. Like, I'm not supposed to say about Monkey King because I've been holding it for a secret for so long.
I know. It's
I hate this.
Yeah, Monkey King, we're hopefully going to get it sometime next week.
Yeah.
We can't make any promises because the port can't make us any promises.
That's right.
But if everything goes smoothly, we should have it next week. But that's if everything goes smoothly.
I'd say we should have it in a week and a half. No.
Yeah.
I think next week. I think probably the beginning of the week after next is when we should have it. That's what I'm thinking. If it's still on time to hit the port at certain dates. So comes in, we're already going to be like making boxes and stuff. We're going to be sitting there and be like,
we're going to be prepping as much as possible.
You're like, Cookie making boxes in the warehouse. So our supply chain shipping container timer is getting better. Yes, it's always been good. It actually hasn't really been that bad. There was one small period in the summer of, was it last year? When it was, we got 2-3 week delays, but otherwise East Coast has been much better than West Coast. West Coast has had a lot of problems, not just COVID related, but the port workers and transportation workers, like they're all having their own contract disputes, and that's a huge problem. So when they were shipping everything over to the East Coast, because they couldn't get through on the West Coast, that's what was causing problems for us. Otherwise, it's been pretty good. So we've been very lucky.
Yeah, and with the supply chain and all that, we've been pretty good. I think if anything, there are some residual effects of COVID in terms of our production schedule, because when you get one huge interruption like that, it takes a while before that gets ironed out. So
because then you're always playing catch up. and it can be very difficult when you're dealing with a large number of items.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, I mean, like I said, they'll be making boxes for Monkey King because there's only 2 or 3 different sizes we're using, so we want to get kind of prepared.
we know what type of orders are coming in,
Right.
unfortunately, because it's one figure and like a couple other random items.
Yeah, single figure, double figure, all in.
So it's going to be easier for us to kind of pump those out.
Yeah, get those rolling so that as soon as Cosmic arrives, we're on top of it and moving.
We want to hit the ground running with Cosmic. So, and make sure all of you have it so you can play with them. And,
because they're awesome
and enjoy them. And I want to get them because I work here and I see, test shots and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to get these in hand. I can't wait to do things and like customize and swap parts and put mythic parts on spacemen and make my own kind of Master of the Universe-esque characters.
Yeah,
because that's one thing you can do with Cosmic and Mythic. You can mix them up and
mash them up and make a He-Man figure.
make a He-Man figure.
Because that's what that is, right?
Yeah, it's
space barbarians.
It's like sword and sorcery with like tech.
Yeah. Cosmic before July, doable. I mean,
Sarah, I'll try to remember to send yours.
for not before July, and also remember we're probably going to be shipping Cosmic for like a month easily.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Yeah, so I mean, it could be some. I think we might start shipping before July, like right at the end of June. Fingers crossed.
I hope so. I would hope so. It all depends on when we get it, and that's the big deal.
Yeah. You find your Chris when you got your Georgie. I mean, July is going to be the month of Cosmic shipping.
It's going to be the month of shipping. Actually, every month is the month of shipping.
Yeah.
Because we went from the video game stuff right into in-stock sale.
In stock, yeah.
And now we're going to go right into Monkey King, and then we're going to go right into Cosmic.
Yeah. Gosh, I'm trying to think what's after that. I know what's after that. It's probably things I can't discuss.
Sarah, we are handling, in a way, the Aether Blade returns. The video game team is handling the customer service, and they're notifying us which orders need return labels and stuff. So when we get it, we make the return labels and give it to them, and then they'll contact you. And then when we get it, we send it out. So I think we got yours. I think I saw it. Wait, Sarah, did you draw on a return that came here?
It's my job. Only that Monkey King tumbler could telescope and extend out like Marty's pot from the cabinet in the movie. It would be cool if it did telescope out. Yep. Said, did you see the picture on my return?
Hold on.
I said something else. Can I buy a Chris Loves sweatshirt? Is that because your name is Chris too? I don't know if you can. It was on Retro Regs, but it might have been a one-off. I don't remember. Who's the brains behind the Cosmic Legions line? I mean, for the most part, Eric is developing the story, and I believe Cornboy would also be working with him on characters and development and names and stuff, and then obviously there's input from everyone here, even like Jeremy and Nate, and, George, Diego. Like we all kind of have input in terms of when Eric's sculpting something and he prints it out, we see it. He might have some ideas about that one or something that could, it can be used with, or something that a companion piece or whatever. So there's a lot of different things. And that's the good thing about Cosmic is it's so open. It's not a world, it's a universe. It's like you have nothing holding you back. You can do whatever you want.
Sarah, I did get your picture. I was trying to look for it. I think I might have put the box somewhere else. It's not over here, but I did get it. Thank you for the picture. It was cool. Yeah, one of the cool things about working here is,
Being with me. Thanks.
It's that people are open to ideas. So there's something in this upcoming wave that I said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did this? And they were like, yeah, you know what? It would be cool. So then it got added. This one coming up that we're going to put on pre-order.
You'll tell me later.
I'll tell you later.
You know what? Let's put on the intro song real quick.
No. They can. I'll let you guys know when it's revealed what was my suggestion.
Yay, I'm glad since I figured y'all were handling. Yeah.
And I saw that it said Sarah, and I was like, is that Sarah?
We know a lot of Sarahs.
That's true. I was like, that. I'm like, that's probably Sarah from the show. One of our loyal viewers. I was gonna say listeners, but
she is listening.
She is listening too.
It's true. She is listening. She can not close her eyes and still hear us. Looking forward to seeing Cosmic Legion's first droid robot character. I feel like we have one already.
No, because the Tusk, or I mean, you could imagine the Tusks as being.
I did imagine them as being robots.
Yeah, well, it's kind of,
I guess, more alien-y.
Yeah, because they have alien heads.
Yeah. Operative 83. I guess he's not.
No, he's got flesh faces.
We've got one Tusk head too, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think there is any fully robotic characters yet.
Any vehicle, spaceships planned for Cosmic Legions?
I hope so.
Everything is planned for everything. Just if we get into it or not.
Well, it depends on our loyal, loving customers like you.
Yeah.
So if you continue to support the line, we will continue to expand it.
Vote with your money.
That's another way of putting it.
Yes, I mean, it's very true. As long as the sales are there, then of course we're going to keep doing more. It'd be silly to make something that not very many people are going to buy.
Yeah.
But the customer base, the fans, have been amazing in terms of the support. And that just encourages us to, make it as cool as we can and be as creative and crazy with it,
Can you go over the Legions Con 23 Day 2 exclusive? I forgot what it is. Nice try, Kevin.
I mean, we can go over
Everybody knows it's... Oh, wait.
We can go over it after the show play. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll look at it.
Yeah, we'll look at it. We will.
Say about how cool it is.
Yeah.
How much people are going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be in here.
It might be.
It's not.
It's not in there. But it could have been.
It could. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
All I know is I'm excited for it.
As should you be. Oh, I hear doorbell. Joe.
Oh, Joe. Joe, if you're watching the show.
Joe.
Cookie.
Yeah.
Burn.
He's at home. Call Cookie to tell Joe FedEx is here. Every time someone tries to sneak to get these guys revealed, the day 2 reveal, I knock the actual reveal back one more week. You know what? We're going to put that up in a minute. Jeremy's taking notes from me. 93 people. See, everybody knows after 4:30 is when the real show begins, and they all jump on for the information. What about a space walrus for the Tusk? That would be cool.
That'd be kind of cool.
I would be so down for that. I would not say no.
Put it on like the slog body.
Oh man, what's
name
the
it Wilford
statue?
or Brimley?
What's the statute of limitations on unclaimed Aetherblade figures being up for grabs?
That's not our call. Technically, that stock is owned by the video game company, not us. So we have no control over that
They'll
stuff.
say in the matter.
Yeah. As soon as everything's completely wrapped up with that,
Yeah.
they'll tell us where to send it.
Yeah, hit them up on their official channel.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of which, I have a question for you guys. Something I've been kind of throwing around in the old noodle.
Hey, yo.
Most of us are older folk. So we don't like, technology. Some of us do.
I'm the youngest person here.
Just curious what you guys think, what you think about an official Four Horsemen Discord page channel.
Oh,
Something I've been kind
I'm for that.
I'm for it too.
I am 100% for that.
So, what do you guys think? If you are into Discord or you would like to do, I know there's a video game one, but that's not ours. That's separate. I believe it's not ours. It's not Four Horsemen though. It's just a video game. But if you guys are interested in a Discord, for us to start up a Discord, I don't know what they call it, channel page, whatever. Smash one, and let me just see how many people are into Discord and would be into that. I like Discord.
Yeah, I do too. I use it often.
I do as well.
Multiple different things.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a lot of different groups and pages and stuff out there. I think it'd be cool because then you can kind of have everything in one place and separate it. You have Mythic, Cosmic, Figura, kind of break it down by waves.
Ooh, I like channels and stuff.
Different channels. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty interesting. Scratch and dent open box sale for those Aether Blade returns. Talk to the team.
Hey, video game guys, they'll be able to answer that.
Only if he comes with oatmeal. My name's Wolf Berkeley. I'm with oatmeal.
He comes in a cocoon.
Fun fact: where I got married was Pleasantdale Chateau in West Orange. Is where they had the pool scene in Cocoon.
Really?
Yep, the pool is there. Me, Eric, and Kyle. Me, Randy, and Kyle all posed at the pool when we were there. It was awesome. We could feel Wilford Brimley's essence.
You could feel
in the air.
You could feel his mustache reach out and tickle you through
Tickling
time.
me on the neck.
Did he already pass by then? Or was he still alive?
I think he was still alive. It was like 2009.
Wherever he was, his bristles, they tingled.
That'd be awesome. Oh, Dark Layer is definitely up for it. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are definitely intrigued in Discord. So, I think. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh, we got quite a few ones.
I'll run the Discord.
Who said that?
Jeremy. No, Jeremy said, "Why are you making more work for me?"
No. Chris and I will moderate the Discord. Don't worry.
Yeah. Already in 3 Legions Discord chats. Yeah. I mean, I think we should definitely consider it. We'll talk about it some more.
Yeah.
And you know what? And definitely. Greg said he never used Discord. It's not that hard.
It's not.
It's not.
If you have a job that uses Slack as a form of communication, Discord is literally Slack is corporate Discord. That's what it is.
That sounds interesting. Corporate Discord.
Yeah. But it's like the corporate version of Discord. So.
Yeah. And it's basically just about Four Horsemen product and whatever channels we create, and it's and you could do different things. You can have different bots and games and things like that. I mean, it's more of just. I
wonder if we could do a simulcast of here and on Discord.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't gotten into that much with Discord. Yeah, that'd be interesting to look into. I mean. Joseph said, I'd rather see more YouTube weekly episodes with the bosses. Oh, thanks. Me and George and Diego. Thanks.
Hey now.
But, I mean, we're definitely going to continue with the weekly because it's...
it wouldn't replace this.
Yeah.
In any way.
But it'd be great for just chat,
Here's another thing. Post what other content you would like on the YouTube channel. What sort of videos or shows or uploads, because we're always trying to think of things to do. Whether we have the time is another story, but we'd like to give you guys more. So,
sorry, bro. Jared just came. I came here just to say yes to the Discord idea. Thank you, brother. It's like Slack. Yep. See, exactly. App description, Diego. I know. Trust me. I hate having multiple apps, but again, the nice thing with Discord is you can be in multiple channels that still one app.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
I was hesitant a couple years ago, but then when I got on it, it's like been super helpful for like the broadest range of interests.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, again, like I said, I'm not gonna even read that.
Oh no. Family show. Remember that, guys.
More episodes with Eric. What's up, Tom? Welcome. Let's see. Could have a suggestions channel. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of things you could do with it. Can we have a dedicated hard pass channel?
Who put that?
Trevor.
Hashtag hard pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Again, we would also keep the channel family friendly, and
everything would be. And trust me, I'm quick with the delete and ban button because I was a moderator for a little while, and I'm like ban.
Hell has no fury like Chris with admin power.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, a channel where we can post our customs. We could have
we
could have a customs channel. Too. Yeah, absolutely.
We might even have like a cause one for each. You know.
I mean, honestly, it definitely you can definitely keep it very clean and organized, and then the chat stays pretty
on topic.
Centered. And if it doesn't, then you just give people timeouts or delete messages. You know. But yeah, it's definitely Discord has a solid UI for the olds. Oh, that's bad. All right, well, we'll definitely discuss it some more. Need a salt channel for in stock sales. Yeah, I don't know. I think that'd be definitely a good idea. We'll have to. My little one was watching too. Please confuse her by saying "Hi, Wiggle." Hi, Wiggle.
Hi, Wiggle.
Hi, Wiggle. Hi, Wiggle. Real answer: I love this thing behind the scenes. Yeah, trust me. Absolutely, it's something I really want to do. It's just finding the time. Yep, and that too is if the chats get out of hand, they can always start sub-threads so they don't clog the main feed. Yeah, exactly. As I said, there's a lot of ways to keep it organized and nice, clean discussions. But yeah, I definitely want to do more behind-the-scenes stuff. It's something that I'm going to try to work on over the summer. When I have some more free time, so we'll see how that goes. It's a matter of really finding stuff that like pictures, videos that I took while I was at the factory, like let's say in 2019 was the last time I was there. Also maybe going to the factory later in the year, but we'll see. But if I do, it would be easy. I could just go take me with everything, and then kind of organizing it, putting it together, probably make a nice YouTube video. This way it could be, rewatched. But I mean, that's the good thing about the show too, is we try to show a lot of behind the scenes stuff, prototypes and things of that nature. But there's always more to say. It's always fun. I want to show you guys how like the tampo machines work, how the injection.
I want to see how that works.
I thought I showed you already.
Is it like
a big rubber half ball?
Yeah, it's like how they do the pot, like the glassware and like plates and stuff.
Actually, I've never seen that stuff done, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's like the same. It's like a big rubber thing that the ink goes on and it goes.
Yeah, it picks it up off of a steel plate that the image is etched into,
and then the item goes in.
Well, so you have a steel plate,
and
the paint goes over it, and then squeegees it off so that it's just in that recessed etched area, and then the rubber ball, half ball comes and picks it up off of there, just enough paint on there, and then it goes to the piece and stamps it onto whatever you're doing, and then they take it out, they put another piece, so it'll be like paint, squeegee, stamp, over, stamp, paint, squeegee, stamp. That's about how fast it would go. You can do it a
And
little
imagine-
faster, a little slower.
Imagine for like a figure that there's thousands of.
I'm trying to think of what we've done that has tampos too. Like Slog has a couple of tampos on his kind of arm and a couple other places. Show us the sculpting process in real time. Well, it's all digital.
Actually, if you want to see that, try and get a spot at the next G-Con.
Oh,
Eric actually does a cool sculpting panel every G-Con, and I believe a couple figures have actually come out of it, where he'll take the audience's ideas and start sculpting something.
and it may make it into a figure.
Yeah, and a couple times it's made it into a figure. So I mean, granted, maybe we'll talk to Eric and see if we can maybe put up a video of a behind the scenes sculpting.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I mean that's the thing. So when Eric's working on something, I mean, it's a process that could take a couple days, a couple weeks, a lot of tweaks. You know what I mean? So it's really hard to.
You wouldn't get a start to finish thing, but you would maybe see like a glimpse of something.
That's so stupid. As an intern, and a secret is that there will be an orange bark revealed tomorrow, and his name will be Aranark. I don't even know what that's about.
They're on to us.
Ay.
They're on to us. They found out about Orange Guard.
Red Jets have Tampa. Red Jets.
Oh, intern for a day, not G-Con. Sorry, Jeremy. They blend together.
What's Red Jets? I don't know what Jets are. Red Jets have Tampos. More Cameron and Sherry painting goodness. Oh, absolutely. They kill it every time. How can I so the way you would join Discord is first you'd get the app. And you can do it on your desktop too, so you don't need an app specifically. But we would have to have an invite, essentially, like an invite link. And it would just post it up and say, hey, if you want to join the Discord, you go here, follow that. And then, sometimes you do a verification. But yeah, it's Forga does too. Forga, does she have Tampo?
Gosh, is it her marks?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Like Ziri. Oh, how about Ziri? Ziri's got the dots or whatever on her face with the blend. I think that's Tampo as well.
Any eyes that are Tampo?
That's a good question because I don't know if we're doing the eyes that way or not anymore. I don't know if they've done digital paint, like the like a printer, digital printer, paint printer, or if it's spray mask and Tampo and stuff like that. Because they do get pretty detailed, and it's hard to do a lot of detail with individual layers like spray mask or Tampo. Because with Tampo, you put one color on top of another too, so and they have to line up. So if you do have multiple, like if you have a Tampo where it's multiple things, like whatever, let's just say it's like a flame tattoo, right? But it has like 3 colors. You have to make sure that Tampo for each one is lined up so that when they do the first color, it's where it's supposed to be. Then you take it out and do it on the next, put it on the next jig. And then when you do that one, it has to be lined up so it's, where they're supposed to be, and then a third one. So it can go sour real quick.
That's why it takes long to get your toys, guys.
Yeah.
Production takes a while.
Intern 4-day workshop demos are so fun. Yes, they are. There is. Everyone has a ball. I can't wait for this year's Mythic Legion. Oh, yeah, Doy. Mythic Legion shields and banners. Those are Tampo. Absolutely 100% correct. Now, here's the thing with the Tampo, because somebody was asking about a mask, spray mask also. Spray mask would be where you use a piece of metal. I forget if it's like copper or something, right? It's not too expensive. But you have that metal, and it would be flat, and then let's just say I'm putting a tattoo on my hand, right? Like a toy hand, right? But the metal would take the shape of the hand, and then what you do is the metal would be held. You would take the hand toy, stick it on the underside, and then there would be a cutout of whatever you want to, whatever the design is that you want, right? It can't be too complicated. Let's just say it's even a circle, right? Just a circle. So there'd be a circle cut out in spray mask. You put the hand in there and you spray it. Spray mask. And then the Tampo stamps it on. Now, the thing with the Tampo is there's hardly any limitation in terms of size. So like sometimes you'll see on the bottom of a figure, like the legal or whatever, or on a stand or something, you'll see this tiny little print. That's a tampo. Very clean. The edges are clean. You can get very small lines. When you do a spray mask, you can only get so small. And the other thing too is if you're not pressing that piece all the way against that metal, then there might be just a tiny little gap between at the edge. So when you spray it, instead of a nice solid sharp edge, it'll have a little bit of a fuzzy edge. And then because PVC is always has this minuscule warpage, let's just say, the hand is like this, but because of the warpage, it's just, it's just a minuscule, like a millimeter difference of the angle of the top of the hand. So if you're pressing it against the spray mask and it's just warped a little bit, well, then now it's not a solid connection. So spray's under. Sometimes you get a bad overspray.
And if you're observing it, it'll spray one way, but if you're not observing it,
not even getting into that. Not getting into that. Now,
quantum physics.
Now the shields, no. Toy physics. The shields and banners are ABS, a hard material, so they're not going to have any warpage. So, but those are always very good. But those are generally a tampo, I believe. Let's see. How many paint hits do the named deluxe figures get on average?
Depends.
200 or more? A lot. What? I don't even know how you got that.
What?
Chris confirming Guy Fieri figure Obscura.
Because the flame tattoo.
Oh, I don't know.
They're on to the Flavor Town wave.
Oh, that's good right there. Stencil versus stamp. Yeah, that's a very good, simple description.
Mm-hmm.
How
about Gorthok skin pattern?
Yep. That would be tampo, I believe. The only thing you have to worry about with tampo is the one limitation with a tampo. Oh, I know. The loincloth skirts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say the Templar or the ones that have, because the plastic loincloth skirt is not flat. It sort of has like the
wave to it.
So when you have the wave that kind of is like that, where it comes like this and comes around, boring you? When you have that coming around like that, when it tampos, you're going to have a missing space right there because it's just a rubber ball, rubber. So you can't.
That's sprayed on, right?
Well, so sometimes when that happens, they have to they'll go by hand and just paint it because you got to fill in that missing space.
I feel like sometimes I've seen with that part in particular, like a little fuzziness on the edge.
If they sprayed it, I'd be shocked because it's. I don't know. I really would be surprised if they did spray it. Oh, it's Jim!
Jim! You're still on?
Yeah.
Talk production. You want to say hi? Say hi on the camera.
Who are you talking to?
89 people.
Oh, you're still on the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys Friday. I'm not going to.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Good luck.
Neither am I.
All right, have fun. Say
Take
hi
care.
to everybody on the thing.
You got it. Jim says hi to everybody on the
Jim says
thing.
hi to everybody.
Until, gosh, that'd be an expensive ticket. Intern for a day should be a trip to China.
You might not come back.
Oh, Trevor got it. Schrodinger put the cat there. And Thomas said, but why is the cat in the box? Yeah, they're both on it.
I think that's what started the conversation that day.
Was it?
I said it was Schrodinger something.
Yeah. I think it was the broken toy in a box that you can't see inside.
Yeah, it's Schrodinger's figure.
Yeah. Have you ever visited the factory where they make the Hot Toys? They say that each head sculpt is painted by hand. So how do they keep the product looking uniform? Yes, I have. I have seen it. They do paint it by hand. It's basically okay. You get red there.
I always turn a shade of pink
when you're in the presence of greatness.
just in general.
So when they do a Hot Toys figure, yes, that is for the most part by hand. And something that they do that nobody else really does is it's almost like putting makeup on or putting makeup on the faces. So when they inject the heads, the plastic that they use for the head has like a certain tone to it. And sometimes you can even see it's got like little specks in it, and it's just like to make it look more flesh-like. And it has just a little bit of a translucency to make that look like real skin. And then so when they do the makeup on top, kind of like, adds more life to the skin tones. So like the kind of the pinks and stuff like that. And then when they do the eyes is the only thing I'm not 100% sure of. I don't know if they would use Tampo. They would use spray masks, but they may use Tampo, like multi-layer Tampo for the eyes, plus maybe some hand paint, and then like kind of a glossy finish, different things like that. So there's some similarities, but there's definitely a lot of differences the way they do something like Hot Toys or Sideshow. And you're also paying more for it too. So, but it's cool. It's very cool to see how they do it. I was impressed. And I saw it a long time ago too. Which figures have been the hardest to make from a production standpoint? I like this answer. They eyeball it. That's how we name Hot Toys. They eyeball it.
Out of our figures?
Yeah. Which figures have been the hardest to make from a production standpoint? That's a good question. You know what? I think I know. Any vampiric pale white skin figure. Because white gets dirty so easily. And getting like the colors, like the pinks and purples and stuff like that on there to look right is hard. Factories always have trouble with it. I don't know why. But again, also some fact that they get dirty. That white it attracts dirt. It's ridiculous.
Soft goods don't really cause many issues, right? I feel like the factory's been pretty good with.
Yeah, because then the factory is using another factory that specializes in soft goods, especially since we've been pumping up our game on soft goods. Yeah. Oh man, Alithia is gorgeous. She actually her face turned out amazing. The deco on there, just the black around the eyes, the lips, like she turned out fantastic. So you know what? One that was Chris confirms that vampires are the worst. Blue Hagnon is the hardest.
They're half non.
That would have been hard for sure.
I don't know. Would it have? Because they made it.
That would have been a spray mask right there. Because the half non was painted one color. I'm curious if they painted the whole figure one color and then the second color on top of their first color. Because trying to get the two together is going to be impossible.
Is the half non here?
Yeah, I don't know. Is he? I don't know. If he is,
I remember seeing him years ago. It wasn't two colors injected.
No. Because Hagnon is injected clear,
and then it's the pink that's
cool. So we say like Artemis's wings; those are clear with a light spray on top to give it that shiny, pinky kind of finish. Normally they, I like that solution. Normally anything like that, they're going to inject in clear. Yeah. Because it's easier than trying to make the color. So even something like, obviously same factory, the plunderlings, those, the drenches, those are like translucent blue, translucent green. I want to say, I believe those are also injected in clear and then sprayed. The only thing that would be different would be the joints would be injected either in color or like an opaque, Stupid.
What is that?
Was it? Decebalus must have been a nightmare to make. Actually, yes. His face was a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
A lot of trouble.
So much so that Chris has a relic in his office as a result.
What was that one? Oh, has the factory ever said no? Nope, not to me. It's it literally comes down to the factory to figure out how to do it. Now,
They don't say no; they say more money.
the thing with the factory is that the way we paint something is going to be different from the way they paint it. Because we use a lot of like water-based acrylics and stuff like that, whereas they're using more of a chemical paint so that it stays
So
on.
it says, yeah,
Paints
paints that you can't use in the United States of America
you definitely
in their
shouldn't.
liquid state.
You definitely shouldn't lick your toys or bite on them either. When they do the paints and when they do the washes and things like that in the dry brush, we may do it as a technique as a dry brush, and they may do it as a wash because just the way that they're laying it on and the way it dries and finishes may be different, but still give the same look. So, and that's always been the case, like for as long as I've been in the toy industry. Like we would do it one way, and factory would do it a different way, but it's the same.
You get the same end result.
End result, yeah.
Although today I was playing with a sample and it was a little tacky.
Which one? Oh, don't tell me.
I
Tell me
can't.
later.
I can't tell you, and you know why. And like when I looked at my hands, I was like, "Oh man, these were definitely fresh," because I had like some black rubbed off my hands. So
yeah,
that's probably a couple years shaved off.
Please. But we did have that issue with the Magnus belt. For whatever reason, that paint wasn't. They put a wash on the fur, and it wasn't drying for whatever reason. It might have been too much.
That happened to us when we were at another place.
Yeah, could have been too much thinner,
Yeah.
and it wasn't allowing it to dry or something. I don't know, because it's not like it's colors that we haven't used before. You know what I mean?
Can we talk about like things from like past places? You think that's okay?
I don't know what it is
I mean,
you're
I
talking
used
about.
to deal with when we were at NECA and we came out with the alien figures, and I think it was Kane that he had the face hugger,
Yeah.
his pauldrons, his shoulder pieces, those were pretty tacky.
Huh. Which is weird because
And I think and it had to do with the paint. Like I think it was whatever they used to put the patina effect.
Oh right.
It just didn't settle right. And
yeah, I mean it very well could just be what do you call it?
So it's not just us.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
happens.
it could just be the paint. It could be a bad production of one color. Like it. I don't know what the reason was. I don't know why. But
or a reaction of whatever paints are combined. Yeah, and I think it was whatever was used to put that patina effect.
yeah,
Because it was like a brass-like color with that greenish patina, and I think, whatever it was.
yeah. It's hard to know. I'd love to see a series of articles on past production hiccups like Hafnon, also articles falling a wave in production from concept to shipping out. Again, I'd love that too. It's just very time consuming. We all do a lot.
Yeah.
Our time is very occupied.
Yes.
That's why we allow ourselves a 10-minute walkies break.
I still gotta finish my walk. I gotta get going soon. Actually.
Oh.
I got a bit of a
Show's gonna be all me, baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna see Shin Kamen Rider tonight, so
He's gonna be rocking out.
yeah.
He's gonna be throwing popcorn at the screen. Yeah. There was another. What was the other one? Oh, wait. Where is it? You guys have to fight the bigger companies for factory time, or is that not an issue? No, it's not an issue because our factory is my production stuff essentially. So, I may be doing. Obviously, Four Horsemen is priority at this factory, but I also will be doing. Could be Plunderlings, could be Biblical Adventures, could be a number of projects that I'm working on. There could be some at this factory, but no matter what, Four Horsemen is always going to have priority because we basically keep the factory running. We keep the lights on. We keep the employees paid.
For the majority of there's certain figures that we do that are different for a different factory, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, we have like
the vast majority is done.
we have like yeah, we have multiple factories. This one main factory for sure is, 100% my production. So, it's my factory technically, but it's not really. But yeah, we may have had that problem a little bit early on, but even then it was not a problem because we had decent, quantities and orders. But the factory that we started at, we were doing so much work there that they had to move to a bigger factory space and hire more people, which is great because that's what we want. We want to be able to not have to worry about those kind of delays. And then I even have a sub factory for some of the side projects so that this way it's not holding up for Horseman and everybody keeps moving. I don't want to have delays that can be avoided. Usually the only delays are from tooling. So tooling takes a long time.
That's a pretty interesting question. Lipzig.
There's a number of reasons.
There's a lot.
For that.
There's a lot of reasons. From unfortunately, the cost of your figures would be significantly higher.
Yeah, you'll be paying. I mean,
also just technical know-how. Like, when it comes to tooling, China really is the most advanced in the game.
Yeah,
more so than here. Or they really specialize in engineering this stuff. So, everything aside, they have the expertise. So that's another big. There's like Chris said, like there's so many reasons why we can't make them here. It's a really complex issue that could probably be a whole series in itself.
Yeah, I mean there's wages issue, cost of living, which equates to wages and location. Where you'd want to have it. Technical skill for both for painting and for tooling. Like a lot of the stuff that Diego said. Then it's finding people to do the work because it is a very tedious job.
Unspecialized.
Yeah, I mean you have a mix at the factory. You have people that are simply, just kind of doing the same thing day in day out, just pulling that lever, injecting that machine. Pulling them out, throw them in the thing. Pull them out, throw them in the thing. That's all you're doing. Then you got people that are just spraying, spray. Then you got people that are doing washes and dry brushes, and it has to. And the level of quality for our product is very high. Especially for the washes on armor, like something like Magnus. I mean, I'm still blown away. Then you got people doing all the little things, like the little rivets where they're just going.
Oh yeah, that's what always like. That always gets me.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things like that.
The unknown one's also another. Like the unknown one is like a really dark figure, but it's like all subtle degrees of darkness. Right. So like when you look at it, you realize, oh wow, this is a super detailed figure, and it's like all different dark shades that each part is painted.
Yeah,
and yeah, that's
That was another thing I was trying to find.
I think you've gone too far.
Oh no, I always go too far.
Later, Nick Toe. You're probably gone already, but
got a lot of good questions.
If you go back to see the rest of it, we said later.
A lot of good questions. We appreciate that. It's actually good because then there's specific things that you want to know. I don't want to see that far behind the curtain. I'll tell you what though, as for me going to the factory, it's a combination of things. You got a lot of people that are living in the village, not in the cities, and they are basically coming to the cities for work. They don't want to be just doing farm work. I mean, that's basically all it is. They want to do something they're going to get paid more, and working at a factory pays more than what they're doing in the village. And for our factory, a lot of the people that are working in the factory are all from the same town, village, and a lot of them are related. It's actually a very big familial operation, which I think is awesome. And it's just like most jobs anyway, where you're just kind of doing your thing and getting through the day. I mean, there's jobs like our job where we have a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Now, you tell me how many jobs there are or how many people there are working a job that they love to death in the U.S. Small percentage, I'm sure. I mean, even like, I'm sure teachers love their job. You know what I mean? Like, but
Well, it depends. The good ones.
Yeah. But no matter what job it is, whatever industry it is, majority of people probably don't like their job. They're just doing it because you got to pay your bills, right? You need money. And so it's the same thing in the factory, but you got the technical skill people that they're doing that because they're good at it, and they probably enjoy it to a degree. When I'm there, I mean, it's not like people are miserable, and they're living, working in squalor. You know what I mean?
Oh,
George,
I know that cup. I know that cup.
Are you still on?
Yeah, we're still on.
Happy birthday, George. Cookie.
Thanks. I appreciate it, pal.
I gotta get going. I have to go because
What's up with Father Christmas?
well,
Is that the
he's
all-star from the.
he's a European folktale tradition of
I like it.
the spirit of Yule who comes and delivers presents.
Maybe that was the alumni all-star winner.
Yeah, this is the last one.
I'm a little disappointed in his comment. Said this information is amazing. Getting hands-on knowledge of how action figure production happens is priceless. We would not have used the word priceless. It's tight.
Vern threw in a tight earlier in the.
I was getting text from Vern about something about the show.
We were telling him to call you to tell Joe.
Oh no!
He's like, the FedEx truck is here. I'm like, at your house? Like,
Yeah, the FedEx truck. That's right.
Oh, we heard the doorbell from here. That's what it was.
That
It was the mail.
I know he's confused the mail truck and the FedEx truck.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Well, let me get rid of these
And the
fine
show.
folks. Yes. Hour and 22 minutes.
So you guys will,
All right.
Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Chris,
Bye, cooks.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Cookie.
See you Friday.
Take care.
Another day in paradise.
Love my job. All right, guys. Thanks again. I got to get back to work. I got to go over a bunch of things with Eric.
Aren't you
Yeah.
currently working?
I am working, but I got to do other work.
Yeah, we
I
got
can only do so much. And I'm hungry.
Yeah.
No.
All right, guys. Thanks again. We'll discuss Discord and see what we can do with that. And have a good day. See you on Friday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.